whenever a product works and it's proven that it works and it's simple enough for anyone to understand, I always remove the ideology or the notion that I'm a genius from myself. Because you ever heard the thing of you're too smart for your own good? That's held me back a lot of the times in life, and it helps people back in business. So you got to learn how to dumb yourself down to do what's required. Like success is a lot about doing what's required versus what you want to do.
You are experiencing the Learned on Accident podcast. Listen, laugh, and learn on accident with Kolmus and Johanse.
What it do?
Hi, everybody. My name's Johanse. Rhymes with Beyonce, starts with a Y. Johanse. And this is Kolmus, my best friend since kindergarten.
AKA
and our podcast, aka Kakarot, because he's got two names that he goes by as far as with his social media and followers. But in our podcast, we're gonna talk, learn, grow, talk mostly entrepreneurship, because that's pretty much what all our conversations are all about. And we hope that you laugh, grow, and have a good time as we really get you the inside conversation between two very young and bold entrepreneurs on this journey. So, Kolmus, today let's talk about the One Funnel Away challenge and what you're going through, what breakthroughs you had today, and especially what happened with that coach. You said you got some one-on-one coaching today?
Yes, sir. So essentially, One Funnel Away challenge helps you get a ClickFunnels up and running in 30 days. And the beauty of it is it's pretty much so simple the average Joe could do it. Long story short, I was kind of skeptical because the returns my boy was promising about like how it could, blow up and all this stuff. I'm always just kind of like, all right, what that means is in a couple months, this could probably trickle out a couple dollars. Okay, cool. I'm entertaining it. But as I started doing like one of the challenges they have before the One Funnel Away one, I became more of a believer. And I was like, yo, this thing really handles the logistics from A to Z. Like, whoa. So I started to see the power of it and getting blown away. But my problem is, my excitement started going up, but I didn't have the logic to justify the emotional excitement I was feeling, because I was just all like, how does this answer all of my problems as an e-commerce business owner directly? Mm-hmm. So as time went on, I got more frustrated because I was still doing it, but couldn't see the big picture clearly. So today I got on a call with one of the onboarding specialists, because one of the specials they have is you get 30 days with an onboarding specialist plus 30 days at like the platinum level, and they'll help you like look at your funnel to make sure it's ready to go in 30 days. I was telling him, I was like, bro, I already have a social media following and social media pages. Like, I need to talk to someone that's there so I can explain to them my specific situation and how to use it for their platform. Long story short, dude was all like, oh, you shouldn't do X, Y, and Z. You should just focus on this. And yeah, by the time this funnel launches, you should be able to blow it up. Because at first I thought I was lowballing the situation. I was like, I probably won't be able to do anything crazy. He was like, well, the following you have, yeah, you can. And I was like, oh.
It's one of those, you don't know how famous you are until somebody else looks at your stuff and is like, no, dude, I don't know what to tell you. Like, you got that many followers. You're not famous? Okay. All right. Tomorrow.
He was all like, yeah, man, with that much following, like, you should be able to blow it up. And I was just all like, really? And he was just all like, yes. And he said it so calm. See, one of the things that what people need to understand, communication is only 7% verbal, I believe, quoting Tony Robbins and all these other guys. The rest of it is like tone, inflection, body language, this and that. We're on a video call. People, if you say, I know the truth is true when people just say it casually, like you remember when we did bungee jumping?
Yeah, it was a good look.
I was saying no to bungee jumping for literally 45 minutes straight. You couldn't talk me off my circle. The only reason I got on was because when we talked to the worker, he said, dude, do you seriously think we have a ride here at Six Flags that's just made to kill you? And I was like, well, when you put it like that, I hop off.
Well, when they said, I was still a little skeptical. I was like,
But, it was like, so the dude said it like that. He was just like, oh, yeah, you got that many followers? Yeah, you'll be able to knock that out in no time. And like, I was like, oh, he's not saying that like to hype me up. He's literally saying that because now I'm like, okay, I trust his experience. So it was cool. I kind of got to relax. My brain finally took a nice woo saw. So now I'm like, okay, I have more confidence in following my schedule of prioritizing this as far as my project with all my attention.
I'm glad, man, because like I told you, I saw the potential in it. That's why I really put you on as far as saying, hey, you should try to take this training, get this software, and it's you're in such a different place than most entrepreneurs that go through it as well. And that's why the first week I told you it's going to be super boring because they're going to tell you about, hey, let's create a product and let's go through the process of believing in yourself as an entrepreneur. And I was like, wait a second. Kolmus already has products. He already believes in himself as an entrepreneur. He
Right.
just needs you guys to figure out how the system works specifically for him. And there's a lot of questions I just couldn't answer. So I wasn't angry that you wanted to go use other services, get some one-on-one coaching. I was more so like, I don't even know the questions that you're going to be asking these people. But it sounds like you had a really good experience, them going over exactly for your specific case what you needed to do. And
And that was the
we're all
thing.
different.
Because the thing is like we're both perfectionists, but I've learned how to overcome that fault
Mm-hmm.
because I was like, at the end of the day, it doesn't have to be perfect to work. But as a perfectionist, you're like, regardless of that, I want it to be perfect because that's just what I want. And it's like, bro, you're holding yourself back. And I told him, I was like, so essentially I can just pretty much put out a C just to get in and then go back and tweak it later. But at least we have something functioning. He was like, exactly. And then I told him about you, and he was like, yo, that's exactly me. Like I'm such a perfectionist and overanalyzer. And I'm just like, yeah, bro.
Yeah, because
Because
I got the most beautiful funnel with
that's
and it's bringing in what's that?
that's not live.
Well, it's live. It's live. I just don't have the ads on right now because the whole ads got turned off, and I don't have the organic following quite yet to really pull more people in. And as I prepare for all these big marketing pushes, and I'm just like, oh, I really did just try to flop out there and flop out. I tried to put my best foot forward, and I ended up tripping and stumbling just the same way everybody would. It's the first time you're doing it, so I get it. I totally understand it, but I still don't. I haven't overcome it yet. I just now see the issue. Yeah.
And that's the thing. So like a lot of it too is all like whenever a product works and it's proven that it works and it's simple enough for anyone to understand, I always remove the ideology or the notion that I'm a genius from myself. Because you ever heard the thing of you're too smart for your own good? That's held me
Yeah.
back a lot of the times in life, and it helps people back in business. So you got to learn how to dumb yourself down to do what's required. Like success is a lot about doing what's required versus what you want to do.
Mm.
So it's like, yeah, you know how to do calculus with your left hand blindfolded, but if all we need you to do is algebra 2, just do the algebra 2.
Yeah. Yeah. Slowly but surely. I'm still reading through Russell Brunson's third book right now, Traffic Secrets. I'm
Talk
trying to
about that.
figure out how to get the traffic to my funnel. And as I'm trying to do it, small hiccups. Like I said, my AdWords got turned off, my Google AdWords. So I can't run ads at this point, at least not on Google. I mean, I could still figure out how to work my Facebook pixel and start throwing ads on there. But yeah, there's just so many steps to take. And it's like, which steps to take next? And I don't need busy work. I just need to be working in the correct and, like you were saying, the perfection thing, like the correct and perfect direction. And I'm not going to find the correct and perfect direction to move next for my business. I'm just going to find the next place to move and need to go there. Yeah, man.
No, and so the thing is with that, can you repeat that one more time? Sorry, I'm over here playing through things.
I'm just saying I'm trying to figure out the perfect step to go to, the next step to go to my business, and not necessarily the next one. Like,
So that's the problem. There's no such thing as the perfect anything. There's no perfect timing, perfect weather, perfect situation, perfect nothing. There's just the now. If you can do it now, then now is perfect.
if you can do it now, then now is perfect. That's bomb. Well, that's the whole reason why I'm on the podcast now, because, well, everybody said you can do it now. You know, put it up there, you know, give value and keep going. And I said, oh, but I'm not ready, and I need to do this, and I need to do that. Like, no, put it out there. I don't care if it's your best episode, if it's your best, it doesn't have to be your funniest. You don't have to write down a script. Just be out there doing what you do. And I promise you, when you bring value to folks, that everything will work out. I said, okay. So this is an exercise right now in not achieving perfection right off the bat and with entrepreneurship. And so it's a work in progress. But that's all we got for this episode. You got anything else you wanted to add in here before we close it out?
Nah. What did I just say? I really like that quote. The perfect time is now, and now it's perfect.
You know what? The specifics of it, I'm going to butcher it the same way you did. We'd have to go back and pull that quote. So let's do that. Let's go back and pull that quote, and we're going to post it on all our social media. So if you guys see the links up on the top, just go follow us, and we're going to be putting gems and dropping all of them inside of there as well. So thanks for following our podcast and listening. We hope you love it and having a great time with us. And we actually hope you learned something on accident. See you guys next time.
Deuces.